Greetings. Welcome to the kickoff video message for the spiritual dad. When I was trying to think of what to conclude in this message, my brain took me down memory lane to the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything in between. And some of it wasn't pretty, and some of it was a lot of fun. So one thing that came up to me, though, was a pivotal point where my dad and I were sitting there watching TV. I was around 17 years old. And I wasn't laying on the floor. He was sitting on the couch, TV in front of us. And the show was about how kids my age were killing themselves at a higher ratio than normal. At the end of the program, kind of callously, he says to me, "You fit the description. Why haven't you killed yourself?" And shortly thereafter, I rolled over and said to him, "Because I want to be a dad. Because I want to be a good dad." Now, I'm fairly certain that I was rather sarcastic in my reply, but the essence was still the same. And it's true. So 20 plus years later, there I am, married with 3 kids. And I think I did a decent job of being a dad. I think I was a good dad in what I understood good to mean. Well, as it works out, around the same time period, my wife fell in love with somebody else. And we had a very difficult 3 plus years. When that relationship didn't come to a close, I moved out of the house, asked for a divorce, and because of those painful years and that transition, my kids have some traumas. But you know what? We all have traumas. We all have these things that occur to us when we're young that cause us to have these woundings. And I learned that the hard way as well. My own growing up was difficult. But the wounded healer is true. You learn from addressing those wounds and healing. And then, such as myself, I work with folks to help them heal. Because I've learned by doing, and I continue to do so, and I'm happy to share the wealth. So, those folks that I've worked with over 10 plus years now have come to tell me that I'm the guy they look at as the dad they wish they had, which is actually very sweet. And I've taken that to heart. And with their encouragement, I've decided to go ahead and open myself up to many more people, to see what's possible, to help those who are really having troubled times, to see that they're not alone, that we all have strife, and that there are many modalities to heal that strife and to make life more peaceful and more loving. So, with that said, I decided, hey, why not go on YouTube and create The Spiritual Dad? And so here I am. So welcome. I hope you guys can tune in for more, because there's a lot of content out there, and there's a lot of people out there that just want to be heard. So hear me, I'll help you. Thank you. See you soon. The Spiritual Dad.